Hello, wonderful viewers, and welcome back to Do Not Take This Cat Home. I love playing this game, like I've said multiple times before, and I've really not been posting a whole lot, so before I leave to go sell our wonderful friend AJ his PC, I would like to play this once more. Oh, we're already playing? Really? No. Like always, I'll do the intro once, and then I'll skip past it. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while I feel like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you can meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiously guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down beneath all the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view, in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, there's a cat. Because it should have been obvious. Meow. Interesting looking cat. It's pretty yellow eyes shine like gold amongst the sea of his dark fur. Okay. So here's our boy. Your kitty. He looks so familiar, right? Yeah, he sure is, isn't he? He's a black cat. I have to skip. I feel like we've done everything when you take him home. Let's not take him home. Take that thing home with you. Question marks. You're not ready. Okay, never mind. Leave. I could abandon the kitty. Let's abandon the kitty. Watch you ever move. Meows pitifully. I know, buddy. I know. You're so cute. I gotta go. Nope. You nibs in the bud and get on with your day. Especially for the both of you. Leave the alley, continue on your way. What was I doing? All the excitement dealing with your furry dilemma? You've forgotten you still decide on what you were going to do for your day off. Okay. We've gone to the movie. We went to the dog park. Let's go to the carnival. Spend the day at the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coaster, ferro boat. Rides you've been on before. Hoops, coin toss, balloon darts, games you've played before. Funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy, foods you've eaten before. All things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people all having fun together. Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories. And then there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet. It's still high in the sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day. And you stop in your tracks. You see something new. An attraction you've never seen before. A maze of funhouse mirrors? It sounds kind of lame, honestly. There's even a line to get in. But then, what's there to do? Enter the maze. Enter the maze. A few rooms in, you notice the mirrors aren't all weird. Some just show you looking back at yourself. A little bored, a lot tired, and so very, very... Maybe this was a mistake. Why do you even think going to Maze of Mirrors was a good idea, even if it was something new to experience? I can't do this today. Turn around to head back the way you came. Oh, only moved him into a mirror. Ah, where's the exit? Should only find another exit. You try again only to find another mirror blocking your way. By the time you're all turned around, you've realized the way you in is completely gone. Okay, don't panic. I just have to keep going forward, right? You step through the only opening you can find and nearly trip over something on the ground. You bend over and pick it up. What's this doing here? In your hand rests a worn-looking flashlight. Curious, you flick it on. Huh. Well, it doesn't look very... Crap, the lights. Did the power go out, or did the attraction operator forget you were in here? How long have you been here, naturally? You pull out your phone to check the time, or maybe call the police. Your phone's dead. You grip the flashlight in your hand. The light is emitted earlier was dim enough for you to know there's probably not that much juice left. Let's reserve it for a worst-case scenario and feel your way out. Yeah, you can do this. Take a calming breath. Well, forward we go. Hello, darling adventurer. Who said that? Welcome to the Mirror Maze. Would you like to know how to navigate the maze? Yes, I need help. Once again, welcome to the Mirror Maze. You're a bit of a jam, but don't worry. You're in good hands. Or rather, good paws. Hello, Kenta. These little cuties here will be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous? Enter a room, the emergency light will flash, letting you see the path before you for a second. Also what lies beyond them. Whenever you see these kind kitties, just go where they are and you'll enter the next room. Unfortunately, they're not the only things in here. So I suggest that you refrain from following any of our other guests. They can be sneaky or distracting, but they're always hostile. Please take caution when advancing to the next room. Of course, there won't be much of mirror mates without mirrors. Can they hear you? No, there's mirrors, silly. They don't do anything at all. Can't do anything to them either. There's an obstacle you can't pass through. Go left. Go center, or go right. First is yours. Though, if you find a room with no helpful keys in sight, and I'll pass lead to a mirror or something else, so I recommend you stay put. Maybe it'll work out. And for navigation tools. The flashlight you found doesn't have much use left. It'll give you a quick extra peek at your surroundings about 5 times. Don't try to use it at once. Oh my god, you keep track of your progress through rooms up. Okay, we're gonna save. I might abuse save states for this. This is kind of a lot. To the left, and your lives are to the right. You have 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests lurking around. How many 3 lives, you ask? Because you're sharp and squishy. You take much damage, you'll be beyond repair. And besides, you're human. Humans usually only have the 1 life, yes? And yet, here, you get 3. Don't you think? You ought to show a little more gratitude. That's the end of the tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play? I'll save again. So right again. I'm ready to play. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go. Right. Next room. Right. Left. Stay. If this is off, just wait. I guess something just changed. Whoa, okay. Time to go left. Next room. Left again. Stay. And there's not a whole lot of good stuff. Forward. Next room. Right. Right again. Right again. Right again. Forward. This one's really easy. I just needed 3 lives for this. Left. Stay. Nope. You see it, the exit. You run forward, but as you do, the scenery shifts. Just slowly at first. Then you're running so too fast to stop yourself from gliding into the glass. Except, you don't quite go into the glass. You don't exactly glide through it either. You simply pass through it. On the other side, you see an endless white void, and... Hello. Yourself? Dozens of you. Hundreds of you wandering around. Aimless. Faceless. And empty. So empty and listless they don't even acknowledge your presence. Try to turn back. But the glass doesn't give. Past the glass. Hello, kitty. Familiar black cat walks up you and looks at you. You think it meows at you. But you can't make out the sound. Tilts its head. And then walks away. Glass goes dark. Oh, it's gone now. You watch helplessly it disappears completely. You're trapped. Only yourself is company. And in 19, you beat the maze. What if we... Will this reset me? I don't think so. What if we follow... I was thinking it's way too easy. Yeah. Is that so? There. All done. What am I going to do? You'll see. Okay, let's play. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Left. I have a time limit. Left. Forward. Right. 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 Okay, I'm a unit. Sorry. What the fuck was that? Stay. Left. Okay, that wasn't fun. Okay, I am like actively like being murdered, but it's fine. Stay. Right. Left. Forward. Left. Left. Forward. Stay. Oh my god, I don't care. Right. Oh, I clicked by accident, center. Right. Stay. We're done. God, I'm good. Did I get the ending now? You see at the exit. You're on 4, but as you do, the scenery shifts. Just like that first. Really run, climb the glass. Except you don't click on the glass, you don't climb the USB goes through it. Okay. So the same thing? Maybe the cat is something different. Treasure. Oh. I'm sorry. Treasure back. The glass doesn't give. Pass the glass. Okay, it's the same cat. Hello. Oh, fuck's off. Okay. Same ending? Yeah. What if I... turn off the flash? What does that mean? Like off my flashlight? Hush off. Right away. Right. What does the flash mean? I don't know. I don't know what the point of the flashlight is, I'm gonna be honest. Not again. Okay. One more time. This game's too easy. Turn off the flash. Like, you never, like, actually go through a door. I always just stay at the end. Okay. And then, for one final time, see what happens if you die. Sorry. Suddenly, the lights turn on. Your eyes burn from the sudden brightness. As your vision adjusts, you see that you're completely surrounded by mirrors. Whoa, their functions all grotesque in unique ways. They look nothing like you. But they do look hungry. You back up. You don't know where to go. Is there even a way out to begin with? Look into a mirror. And you feel a hand firmly grasp your shoulder. Chomp. Gah! Start painting the other shoulder. You rip away, looking back to see something bleeding out of the mirror. His face has no features, save for a large gaping mouth, stained in your blood. Looking around in a panic before you think the mirrors feel closer than before. The path you'd come from is long gone. You're surrounded, and every time you blink, you could swear the mirrors were getting closer, and closer, and closer. Your horrifying reflections looking hungrier, and hungrier, and Ending 20, you failed the maze. Whoa, hi. I'm sorry. You okay? You're walking, right, of course. And you're actually what you did. Perfect. Music's not there. Yeah. Can I do question marks now? I look at chose. Oh, this is back. What was that? Something I don't know. I'll take the cat home. He's different. Are you? Can I question mark? Not ready. Okay. Why was it different on the front page? What's up with that? Play with cat, maybe. I don't know. If you buy a toy, he doesn't like it, right? There's a string in my pocket. There's a mouse. In my pockets, I guess. Yeah, I know you're sorry, bro. Yeah, look, it's evil now. What's up with that? What's up with that? Why is it angry? I'm sorry. Get out of the alley. Is this the phone one? Yeah. I already did this. Check phone. I did this last time. Check your phone. Hi, friend. Hello. What? You started, you roll around and slowly jump back. So, in case you didn't see the last one, the cat has learned phone. It's like in my house trying to kill me. You slip. Smashing the back of your head into a bathroom mirror. You don't register the pain yet, your eyes shifting wildly around the room. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. You feel dizzy. You dazedly feel the back of your head and examine your hand. You can't really see anything. But it feels warm and wet. The smell of copper fills the air. The dizziness overwhelms when you collapse to the bathroom tiles. Help. You reach for your phone to call an ambulance. Batteries are dead. Ending 30, photo bomber. Okay. Why is it... What is up with that? What do we think about that, gang? Why is it like that? Okay, take the cat home. Support all stuff question marks. Oh, we're home. Okay. Something alone, I guess. Take a nap. Make life-threatening decisions like committing to the responsibility of caring for another living creature. It really wears you out. Could definitely use a nap. Head to your room and get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. Head to your bedroom ready for a munchy nap. Hello. Meow. It race past you and open the door and jump in the middle of the bed. We can nap together, Brisky. Take his time kneading at the sheets before settling down and closing his eyes. Well, that was fast. You frown thoughtfully. Now that your mind's on it, you find yourself really craving a nap in your own bed. There's no way you're sleeping on the couch, certainly not the armchair, which means you should sleep next to the cat. You're shocked. What's harm in sharing the bed, right? Both have a long day, after all. Try to carefully avoid adjusting the cat as you lay down, but immediately scoots over and curls up against you anyway. You smile. Sweet dreams. Feels asleep for a long time. You feel warm weight on your back, but you don't see the... Oh, mystery's solved then. You feel comfortable. Sure, getting up. As you thought in your head, your mouth feels of static and deep sense of disapproval. Not yet then, okay? The cat does about your constant movement, needs painfully in your back before settling down again and falling back asleep. You fall back into slumber too. It's night. You want to get up. Oh, okay. Just stab me, it's fine. Claws dig into the back like a warning. Tomorrow then, right? I might just in my bed forever. It's morning. You'll be late for work. But the cat doesn't budge. I'm gonna try to get up this time. Just close your eyes and drift off again. Well, it's the next day. Since the last several days, or has been weeks, or longer. You're not quite sure. You're hungry. I don't know how long you've been lying down. You feel sore on your back, but also on your stomach, your arms, your face, everywhere. You can't remember your last meal, last time you drank anything. You've been sleeping all this time. But you feel exhausted, more tired than you've ever felt in your life. Like a giant hand is pressing you in bed. You can't remember the last time you even considered moving. Somehow you know. But you need to go back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine, just go back to sleep. You you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. It stretches languidly before hopping off your back. You hear its feet padding through the still open bedroom door, its steps fading down the hall. You don't open your eyes, so you don't move. You're afraid you don't remember how. You're afraid that the static will return if you try. But you eventually do try. You prop yourself up on your arm. It's thinner than you've ever seen it. Thinner than you should be possible. Oh, crack. The arm snaps into the weight of your body and crumbles to the dust on the bed sheets. Oh, okay. Doesn't hurt in the slightest, as if your nerves had dried up before it. Rather than become as useless as you feel in general. Just how long have you been laying in bed? You don't have much time to think about it. You feel the attempt at sitting sends you tumbling over the side of the bed like a rag doll. Crack. 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 We think you're probably closer to being a ceramic doll. Its body shatters instantly upon impact with the floor. Your head rolls towards the door, letting you watch the rest of your body as the rest of your strewn body parts crack and crumble, turn to broken ruin as your consciousness begins to fade. Hello, Kitty. The cat rolls into your view then, poking and prodding at the remains of your brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say. You think your jaw might have snapped off earlier as well. Almost as if you're sensing your attention, the cat walks over to you. Well, your head at least. And you watch with your final consciousness seconds as it lays down, curling its body around you. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap couldn't hurt. Ending's like just a cat nap. He's still angry. We still don't have ending 1. We're still missing so many. How many are there? 36, 37, 38. There's 39. Interesting. Oh, again. I feel like taking the cat home is kind of the method here. Play with cats. Yarn? Have you tried that before? Cats freaking love yarn. Probably. Yarn. You unearth some heroic box of a hallway closet full of knickknacks from various abandoned hobbies. You consider just handing the ball of red yarn over to the cat and supervising from the side. That'd defeat the idea of playing together, right? Wouldn't it? You cut off a decent length of string from the ball of yarn and go back to the living room. The cat is resting on the floor. Trying to sleep and wakes up. You enter the living room. You feel it could doze off right then and there. You fix that. You smirk a little, confidently surprised. Shrink. A piece of yarn dangle just below the floor, pinched between your thumb and your index finger. Oh, what's that? Oh, sudden shift from the cast in the ear makes your heart start to beat a little faster. His posture has barely changed at all. So a shift in the head and ears. Slight tension in the shoulders. Sharpness in its gaze that locks onto the yarn dangling an inch above the floor. The cat could still pass as being almost relaxed. Calm. And yet the air is thick with eagerness to lunge forward. Waiting for the right moment to strike. Feels you've witnessed the awakening of the perfect predator. You're almost afraid of what will happen if you make the first move. But it will be who makes the first move. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and... yeah, wiggle it. Yoink. The cat has lunged the instant you wiggled the yarn, but you're faster. It completely misses you as you flick your wrist, making the yarn recoil out of reach like a terrified snake. Having overshot the landing in its eagerness, the cat stumbles and looks around as it's shocked at its failed attack. You have to click your tongue to help reorient it. The cat whips its head around at the sound, totally taken aback at the intensity of its stare at the yarn. But you persist. Look at the yarn again, encouragingly, and he asks maybe a little tauntingly. This time, the cat anticipates the yarn's upward dodge and leaps up to swipe at it. You're one step ahead, puppeting the yarn to dance gracefully out of reach once more. Yeah, come on, you can do it. It's kind of exciting, but you can't seem to help it. For some reason, it feels a little good, knocking the feline down a peg or two. It seems to be enjoying itself. I hope, anyway. Keep going. Give him a swing, bro. Must be getting frustrated. You swear you took a shot at your eye the last time, and that jumped so high and erratically. You give the yarn in constant motion, afraid to slow down. You're starting to get tired. Cat doesn't seem to be losing any energy though. It's like it's getting faster and faster. Why am I such an asshole? Oh, it got me. Nah. Your wrist finally cramps sharply, making you lose control of the urine motion. The tip of it brushes lightly against your stomach. Oh. Slash. Ugh. Pain rips low across your torso, into your torso. Ugh. Or pulls it out of your mouth. In a daze, you look down and see the red blooming slowly across the bottom of your shirt, around the tears in the fabric. Plop. Ah. Watch of long, thick ropes of something, in my intestines, pour out from under your shirt into a bloody heap on the floor at your feet. A single red streaked rope still hangs from you, connecting you to all that mess. Are those your... Over the ground and topple over your side. Your vision is kind of blurry, but... There it is. You can make out the shape of something small and deep, inky black, that walks over and inspects your... Oh god, they're your intestines. Before it starts to giddily roll around the mass of your bloody insides next to you. Darkness falls over you. The cat sounds happy. Not such when you wonder where the yarn has gone, but there's no need to worry about it. The cat seems content with the next best thing. Ending 11, at the end of your rope. He's still, like, on Fent. What's up with that, gang? Why is he angry at us? Take Cat home? I don't know what else is to do once you take Cat home. Watch a movie, I guess. Let's start with Cat's already napping it. Cat's in the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure, and you'll feel picture it. Just on the floor. Let the kitty sleep. Just on the floor, the cat is a guest after all, and you pride yourself in being a good host, nothing else. Well, at least you would. Well, at least you would if you ever had any guests over before. You have a blanket and some pillows and make a comfy nest in the front of the chair. Pop a random movie from your collection, and you can tell instantly that's one of your favorite horror films. You've seen it a few times already, never fails to get your blood pumping. A few minutes in and you're already invested, getting reacquainted with the story and characters. Shares won't come until later, but for some reason you feel like something is watching you from behind. You know it's probably nothing, but you can feel compelled to check anyways. Peek over your shoulder. Whoa, hi. Go. Only to jump out your skin, dusting a few pieces of popcorn out of the bowl in your lap. He has awake and looking right at you. Take a calming breath, recovering from your heart nearly loosening out your chest and immediately feel foolish. You're just the cat, of course. You're so quiet you've forgotten it's right behind you. I don't like the way you said that. Even though that's the whole reason you're sitting on the floor in the first place. You gently pick up the remote, intending to rewind some of the parts you missed. However, as soon as you press the rewind button, TV shuts off. You blink, confused. Nothing else turned off. Kitchen light is still on. The clock still glowing, and the movie player is still rewinding. Quickly didn't go out, so why? You feel the children down your spine as you catch the cat's reflection on the dark TV screen. It's still looking at you? Cats stare still. It's kind of their thing, right? And you're a new addition in its life. Of course, going to study you closely to see if you're trustworthy. As you mentally reassure yourself, you turn the TV back on. What? TV is on, but the movie isn't what's playing on screen. It's... Oh, what the fuck? It's you. Is it? What are we looking at? Watch yourself frown on screen as you feel your brow furrow in tandem. It's like footage of you in real time, like you're being recorded. Feel the familiar sensation of your mind focusing on small details to avoid the bigger picture of your current situation. Avoiding the questions of how this is happening, or who or what is doing this, and why. Suddenly your mirror self smiles and waves at you, all on its own. What is on the arms of the chair? You don't wave back, you send to move. Then you on the screen doesn't seem to mind, though. Then it stands up, walks out of frame, and... Oh! Verified yellow rubs out of your mouth before you can think to stifle it. On screen in the chair is the cat, but it's wrong. Whoa, what the fuck? It's become a large, swollen, massive black fur. Its twitching pulse vertically with its slow, almost methodical breaths. Its mouth is a yawning entrance to a black abyss, framed by a set of teeth that look very, very sharp. Glowing eyes bulge over its body. It's still looking at you. You seem to acknowledge your on-screen persona as they walk back into frame and pet it almost lovingly. Then, you use up the TV touch with one of the cat's fangs. You flinch at a sudden sharp pain in your palm. Look down, and sure enough, your hand is bleeding. I feel like you're afraid of blood, but for some reason the sight of bleeding that you since another killer in your spine. A thought, clear and terrible flashes across your mind. Not just the mutate cat that she is watching you. Is it? Oh, mind, don't look behind you, don't look behind you, don't look behind you, don't look behind you. Most helplessly as your arm itself smiles and nods at you, almost like curtain. And stand in front of the cat's gaping jaws, they look into the dark depths. If you trauma between the horrifying realization of what's about to happen, and the gripping wonder of what they see looking back at them from that deep, deep darkness. They jump in. Oh. Darkness is a sudden presence all around you, pressing in, holding you down. And yet you somehow feel also weightless. You can't tell if you're falling or it doesn't feel like you're laying down or standing either. You feel warm, you feel cold, you feel everything. You feel nothing. You feel nothing. Ending 3, silent film. He's still on the za. That's gonna be the end for today's episode. I do again apologize. I have not abandoned the channel. I've been looking for higher quality stuff, like things that I do think you guys will enjoy. So I've just been, I don't know, it's been tough for me to find things I think everybody will like. Well, somebody will like at least. I don't get that many views, but that's gonna be it for me. So I'll see you guys next time. Super out. Goodbye.